Man, this helmet is tight. It's squeezing my cheek. So this is the 3S challenge. The 3S is the challenge, stands for speed, stop, and steering. And the participants had better be man, it's hard to talk with this helmet on. Sufficient. My cheeks just are squished. so, yeah, so it's speed, stop, steering. Side by side, low speed, down and back. The course layout will be featuring 180-degree turnaround, slalom, and stop box. Each run will be a total of left side course time added to the right side course time, plus accumulated penalties. The winner is determined by the fastest combined left side, right side runs. All runs must be clean. Any contact with course markers, cones, or stop boxes will be a disqualification. Whew. It's fast. My time, 13 seconds, so we'll see. We'll see if I can do better. It's 13.00 something. But yeah, if you want to stay tuned, ask questions, I can see the chat, and I'll flip the camera around so you can see the course. But this is the Holley high voltage experience. You can read up more on holleyhighvoltage.com. That's HOLLEY. That's a pretty fun experience here down at the Sonoma Raceway in California. I've been having a great time. I'm trying to do a little bit of everything, and I think I bit off a bit more than I can chew. I'm doing the road course experience, the autocross, the drag race, the 3S challenge, the Grand Championship. I did the wine country cruise, and I missed some of the rules and some of the stuff that you needed to do for some of the events, because you're not really supposed to do all of them. Yeah, I got a pretty good drag time. Oh, what do I do with my time? Let's see here. Somewhere around here. But yeah, it was 150 miles per hour, quarter mile at 14 point something. Or 9.42, or I think I had an even better one somewhere around here. But yeah, it's been fun. Tesla's here. They were giving out some swag to Tesla Model S and X owners, little keychain holders. There's all kinds of custom modified electric vehicles here, or conversions. There's like a old school Camaro over there. There's from Rich Rebuilds, they've got that crazy Model 3 with big off-road tires on it. There's an electric DeLorean here. So to get the best times, first of all, you could be a good racer. But I'm in a Tesla Model S Plaid with 19-inch tires stock, and I took everything I could out of the car for my traveling, except like the seats. So I didn't take out any of the seats, which would give me an even better time. And the heavy thing in the car is me. So if I really wanted to reduce weight, I'd need to go on a diet. So I think they might be changing the track up or something. We're not going right away like we were. We were going one after another for a while there. So I'm going to be posting some summary videos when I get back home. I normally do it when I'm supercharging, but this thing supercharges so fast I don't really have time to edit my video on the way back. And I got to get back home to my little guys. So I got 2 little boys, a 1 and a 2-year-old, and I don't want to waste any time. It's a 16-hour trip home, so I'm doing that tomorrow. Or well, I'm gonna leave today, probably around 5, I think, and I'll make it to probably Reno maybe, and then I'll try and make it all the way home tomorrow if I can. If not really close, I'll be home early on Tuesday. I live in Riverton, Wyoming, and I drove down here to Sonoma. It's a 1,000-mile trip. I had to supercharge once in each state to get down here, so it wasn't too bad. I'm also driving on the full self-driving beta 10.3, and it works pretty good, like on the interstate and like the not so complicated roads. No interventions. The more complicated stuff, a little bit of interventions, but it's not bad, and actually it's super helpful here in California. I live in the middle of nowhere where traffic's super easy, but it navigates the complicated stuff really well. Even if I have to take over, at least I know exactly when the turn is coming up, and I don't have to pay close attention to the navigation on, like, if there's 2 turns that are really close together, it'll automatically start going on one, and I'll know, oh yeah, that's the right one. Especially all the really complicated interstates, which navigating on autopilot already does pretty good, but it's cool because it transitions between the 2. Oh, looks like we're going again. So, hang tight. It's pretty quick. Like I said, I think, what was my time? 13 seconds was my time. The last time was 14.1, so I'm a full second ahead. And I didn't push the brakes too hard because the racing class that I was taking, they were telling me that the brakes on the Model S or Model S Plaid are not sufficient for the amount of power that it has. It has over 1,000 horsepower, and when you're launching it, it doesn't brake that fast. So you got to be really careful of that. I mean, it's a lot of power. So if I do this again, and if I don't want to run stock, I'm probably going to have to look into, some better brakes, and also tires. if I really want to compete. And hopefully next year there'll be track mode. They're doing this every year. This is the first annual event. There's over 100 electric cars here. I see there's a few people watching. Please chat. I'm kind of killing time waiting for my next run, so it could be any minute now. It looks like they did change up the track, so it'll be interesting. So I'm in drag strip mode right now, and it's at peak performance. I have a range of 361 miles. I'll probably change it to percentage, because range means nothing here, because you're just dumping all the energy into the vehicle. I have my suspension set to auto. I'll change that to sport. I'm turning off all the safety stuff. Not all of the safety stuff, but like the lane departure and obstacle avoidance and stuff like that, because I am kind of accelerating towards a wall, so I don't want that to be limiting me too much. Trying to see where I can change my my settings here. Here, you can see what I'm doing here. So this is the Model S Plaid interface. This suspension is really cool. So the comfort, I want it to be nice and comfortable while I'm going super fast. But auto or sport kind of, actually that does look like what sport's kind of doing. Low suspension, default ride height right low. So my tires are just a little low, but that's actually probably pretty good for this. .4 is what I'm running for full self-driving beta. Looks like it's going to be a bit before we run again, so I'm going to go ahead and show off some of the rides that people got here. This is like the one place where you can see these really cool custom conversions here. Somebody broke their windshield out, or the back window, first day here at their hotel, so that's not cool. That orange Tesla. Nice. Oh, they have that cool little heads-up display. So this is the course for this morning. Oh, 3 minutes. Oh, I gotta put my transponder on. Again, if you guys have any questions, I see there's a few people watching live. Go ahead and ask. I can see the camera and answer away. So I'm learning a little bit this go around. So this is an what is this thing called? It's for your neck, because when you're racing all weekend, the helmet's heavy, and there's actual like Hans devices that attach to a harness, but this is just something to kind of have the helmet rest on so it doesn't strain your neck as bad. This sock right here that you put on keeps your helmet from getting too sweaty. And then you got racing gloves, which surprisingly the yoke actually work on. They look capacitive, but they're pressure sensitive, so that works. Touchscreen does not on the Tesla, so I'd have to get gloves that do work. These ones don't. I didn't know this before I got here, so I bought what they had here. They didn't have anything like what I needed, or at least not at a decent price. It was pretty expensive. So looks like they're starting now. I'm not going to be able to talk once I put this helmet on. Because my cheeks get squished. This is, I don't know if I'm supposed to wear this over my nose or not. Maybe a little bit. This label's weird. All right, helmet on time. I don't know if I can use the right glove because I have to use the touchscreen to go into gear if the Tesla doesn't detect it properly. So it's the disadvantage not having the stalks. This is the Model S Plaid is a yoke. If you see the tow hooks on the front of all the Teslas, that's where you mount the transponder for when you're racing, so you can get the track time. So I was debating between an open face and one that's got the cover here. So I'm not in an open vehicle like a motorcycle, but apparently if you get in a wreck, if you like your jaw, it's good to have this. Because if you hit, yeah, that'll mess up your jaw. I'll be going pretty soon here, just in a minute or two. Oh, the guy next to me is going, so I'll be going quick. Time to beats 12.741. 12.795. Let's see, 12.46. I already forgot what I ran. See, there's a 12:4:3:1. I don't have to slow down as much as I have been around the corners. Some instructors are like real racers, and they're kind of explaining like when to accelerate, at the apex, and kind of like slightly after the turn. And it's all about positioning and getting lined up, coming out of the turn. .6. They're playing music in the background. I'm afraid that it might flag my video and turn it off. I see there's a few people watching. Like I said, go ahead and comment below on the chat. .5. So I'm using the YouTube app on my phone. It doesn't have a whole lot of options for cameras. It's just the front and the rear. It doesn't really have the option to pick which camera, like the wide angle or. I'm going to go ahead and run one more, and I'll flip the camera around, and you can see what it's like, I guess, for me. Then you can see around the interior of the vehicle. There's a 14-second .077. I wish I could show you guys the other races from here, but where they have me parked, they can't really do that. But it's coming up pretty quick. It'll just be about 1 minute here. And I'll be racing again. Ooh, a 19.8. This is this crazy lifted truck. When we flip around, maybe you might be able to see it. It's like ridiculous. There it is in the back. It's a custom conversion. But yeah, when it's going on the road, it's got a lot of sway to the suspensions all over the place. Yeah, it's just at a 12.4. 12.6. Anybody watching remember what I got? I forgot. To the 12.9. Ooh, there's 11.6. $13.5. And this is, fractions of a second that make a difference. $13.5. Model S. If you're just tuning in, I'm at the Holley High Voltage Experience in Sonoma, California, doing kind of a variation of the Autocross. It's the 3S, or yeah, for speed, steering, stopping. It's pretty cool. Really wide variety of cars. Most of them are Model 3s. There's some Model Ys, Model S's, a couple Model S plaids, one of the plaids. And then there's some really unique custom conversions here. You can do that big old truck there. Well, it's a little truck, but compared to the Tesla, it's really high up. And there's also a couple little vehicles. I'm sure those are doing pretty good. Oh, there's a 12.6. $13.9. 12.0. 2.1. So I'm at 90% state of charge right now, which I think is a sweet spot. And I'm drag strip peak performance ready. $13.6. 12.7. Here we go. Oh, 13.1. Hmm. Interesting. Made a lot of noise. 13.1. Hmm. Oh, there's a 12.4. Thanks everybody for watching. I'll be posting a kind of a summary video of this whole event, the Holley high voltage electric. We'll see how I do. Please like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. We'll see you guys later. Thanks. Oh, you can follow me on Twitter. I'm at Walking Crow. Bye.